Aloha, I'm Paul Normann. I'm the Executive Director of Neighborhood Place of Puna. Neighborhood Place of Puna works with families to ensure that they have the resources and support they need to raise their children in a safe and stable and nurturing home. And we do a lot of work around family homelessness. And for me personally, I feel that family homelessness is sort of a benchmark or a measure for how we as a society really feel and care about families and children. Because if you watch the news, there's a tremendous amount of spin in the media, lots of politicians and religious leaders and talking heads um, just talking about how much we love families, how important families are. Families are the backbone of society, blah, 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 blah. But when you look at the data, when you look at real families and you look at the state of families in the United States, what we see is that there are quite a lot of homeless families. And I think that tells us that maybe we as a society and as a country don't believe in family or don't believe in the importance of family as much as we say we do. And because unlike a lot of other challenges that we face as a country, ending family homelessness is simple. No, it really is. Because housing is the solution to family homelessness, right? It doesn't get much simpler than that. If you provide housing, not shelter, but real permanent housing to a family, they immediately stop being homeless. You've ended homelessness for that family. Right? And now I can hear some of you saying, in my mind, I can hear you saying, well, Paul, what about drugs or lack of financial skills or domestic violence or, whatever, right? And my response is, what about them? So yes, absolutely. We should definitely have services for families. We should definitely have services that families can access to address issues around substance abuse, that they can have opportunities to get a better career, to find jobs, to improve their education, to cultivate and get support for healthier relationships. For sure, those resources should be in the community, whether you're a homeless family or not. But that doesn't change the fact that providing housing is the solution to family homelessness. And if a family needs more resources, then we provide those resources. But you know what? If you have a homeless family and you give them, well, I don't know, enroll them in a drug treatment plan service or teach them financial counseling or, I don't know, relationship skills or anger management or whatever it is. At the end of the day, you know what you have? A homeless family. You have not solved the fundamental problem that they do not have a home, that they do not have a house, right? So all those services are great. But if your goal is to end family homelessness, if your goal is to end family and child homelessness, then housing has to come first. And for me, I kind of feel like some of those excuses, some of those reasons it can't happen are just that. They're excuses. Because and I know that if we collectively, if we as a society truly believe that families and children should not be homeless, that if we truly believe that no child or no family should experience homelessness, that no child should have to sleep in a car, no family should have to sleep in the park or on the street, then there would be no homelessness, right? Because that seeing a homeless child or homeless family would run contrary to our belief. And since there's still homeless families and children in this community and communities across the United States, that means that collectively, that means that at some level, we all believe that some families and some children should be homeless. There, I said it. At some level, we believe that some families and children should be homeless. And even worse, some of our political and religious leaders believe that some families and children deserve to be homeless. So I don't believe it. And I certainly don't believe that any child or any family deserves to be homeless. But what I do believe is that we can end family and child homelessness. We know the solution, and I believe we can end it. And that's why Neighborhood Place of Puna does all it can to expand our capacity to help house homeless families and children. And that's why NPP continually tries to educate our community around issues of family and child homelessness, and why NPP is advocating all the time for political and social change to move us in the direction of ending family homelessness. And that's why NPP goes out there and challenges our leaders to commit to ending family homelessness, right? That's not an untenable political position. A politician can for sure commit to ending family homelessness. The challenge is, are they willing to act on it, right? So it is my hope that you also believe that we can end family homelessness, that we can end child homelessness, and that you will take action. So go talk to your politician. Ask them if they believe we can end family homelessness. Tell them that you believe we can, but ask them if they believe. Ask them if they will commit to that, right? Talk to your neighbors. Talk to the people you hang out with. If you go to church, talk to the people in your church, and also support housing in your community, right? A lot of communities don't have enough housing, enough attainable housing for hardworking folks. And so they end up homeless. Families with jobs, with children, end up homeless because there's just not enough housing. Because we all know that the first step in helping parents create a safe, stable, and nurturing home is ensuring that they have some place to call home. It is ensuring that they are not homeless. It's ensuring that no family and no child has to experience homelessness. And fortunately for us, the solution to ending family homelessness is simple. The solution is housing. So if you're interested in the work that Neighborhood Place of Puna does, please visit neighborhoodplaceofpuna.org. If you like this video, please click the like button. Please subscribe to our channel. And if you want to get notified when our next video comes out, click on the bell and you'll get a notification. Aloha and have a wonderful week.